Hello and welcome back, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and since this is kind of just me getting back into the swing of things from the last few days of just chilling, I figured I'd go with a somewhat easier run. So I'm going to give myself a bunch of run speed, a little bit of evade chance, Cartographer's Quill, then basically the only upgrade I need is Bouncing Bubble, which is there for control and to give everything else a chance to shine, in the hope that I can find some better Arcana along the way, and who knows beyond that. So we'll just kind of see what happens. This seems like a good run to break the ice after the last couple of days. No thanks. We're going to want to start, basically so that this doesn't become a problem later, we're going to start there. Then, oh, actually, I'm okay with that because that means that Shu is going to be severely weak to my Blazing Lariat, and that, of course, is happening at around. There we go. That'll be happening around the time when I'm getting a huge bonus from Cartographer's Quill. So, yay! I hope everyone's last couple of days have been nice and pleasant. And one of the things that I've been doing is now I decided once and for all to just basically cut myself back down to one job, so I'm now getting used to the idea that I'm no longer going to be going to the other place, save for, you know, when I need to pick up supplies for my little feathered friends over here. And it's a very interesting feeling, and I'm not going to go into all the details as to why I decided to jump into a hole. I mean, I know life is difficult, but it's worth it. You've got so much more to live for, and you don't have to do that! There we go. But it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but overall, the big reason why I decided to do it is more or less for peace of mind and my own mental health. Like, I'm not going to go into detail of what was going on, but it basically felt like, I don't know, again, it's, when you're talking about mental health, it's hard to really describe that to other people unless they know what it's like to go through problems like that, so I don't necessarily want to just layer that on you guys. First of all, for the fear of sounding a little bit pretentious about it. But secondly, because I don't know how much you guys know about mental health issues, and I don't want to just sit here and be like, oh, it was so depression. I might want to come back for Hunter's Stiletto. But that also is going to depend heavily on what else is available. Oh, glad I went that way. But I'm hoping that with that no longer being an issue, that things start to become just a little bit easier and a little bit nicer. I know I have the Wonder Twins coming up next. I'm wondering if I should pick up the Hammer of Atlas to help deal with them. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. And Hunter's Stiletto, because I'm inflicting burn with my Blazing Lariat, that will. There we go. Now, we're not leaving yet because we never found the red portal. And I am going to want to find that before we leave because, hey, who knows what could be waiting for us at that red portal. I'm tempted, but I really don't think it's a good idea. I don't know. Again, it's tempting. That's an awful lot of damage increase. So, is the potential for the cooldowns to become ridiculous worth it, I wonder? I'm gonna take it, and if I end up not liking the result, I've only myself to blame. Pardon me. For what it's worth, I've taken early Strongman's Hammer before. Even though the cooldown increase is annoying, it wasn't so much that I was like, oh, I'll never do that again. That's a very interesting freebie. There we go. So, right now the run is looking pretty solid, I gotta say. Oops, that was dumb. For what it's worth, Volt Pinball probably won't be sticking around too long, but it is a very interesting find for going up against Freya specifically. And you, well, I mean, it's a fairy. Of course I want to take the fairy. But I'm also going to wait and see what else I can find. There we go. And another thing is, with Hunter's Stiletto, yeah, that can lead to one big hit, but I would almost rather have the ability to drop poison. Now this is a robe where I kinda don't feel like I need to spend money or health on the upgrade. Now granted, 24% run speed, that's like the run speed of the gods there. That's like, oh my god! But simultaneously, it's also just it's nice, but it's also a little frivolous, and a 7.5% evade chance isn't exactly doing it for me. We've got a lot of circular attacks going on right now, and it's kind of nice. Like, no matter which direction you approach me from, I am hitting you. Hold on. Should go here, and follow the path. Wait. Yeah, but of course she wants to upgrade the Volt Pinball, the thing that I'm probably not using after this floor. But I do like the idea of Flame Breath, just to keep status effects going. Toxic Trap could also do that. My problem with having a Hunter Stiletto build is that, as nice as the extra damage is, I also have to be aware of the idea that it's not going to do a damn thing against Sura. So, I don't know, I need to think about that a little bit. Do I take Flame Breath? Do I take nothing and just save my money? There's a few different ways I could go with that. I'm leaning towards take it, because we are going up against Shu at the very end, and I know he can be a serious pain. There we go. In the end, you got what you deserved. So, do I take Miss Naya with me? I think ultimately having her along will contribute to a good deal more control in the run, because she can freeze enemies that I might not necessarily be targeting, and that to me is big. Also, fairy. You guys know how I feel about fairies. I hope you do by now. There we go. Beautifully done. I mean, it doesn't benefit much from my damage upgrades, but it is another method of control, and hey, it is Earth Element, so I might as well. We'll just put that over Volt Pinball. There we go. I mean, hey, so far so good, right? What do we got here? Vampire's Fangs, Sharp and Stylus, Bewitching Glue, Ominous Lone No thanks. I don't need any of that right now. The only thing that I might change my mind on is the Vampire's Fangs, and even that's just kind of eh. I mean, that was kind of accidental. Okay, it was a treasure chest and not a face-eating monster. Now, see, the thing that I'm seeing here that seems most worth my time is actually not the Hammer of Atlas upgrade. I'm actually kind of digging the idea of having Exploding Fireball for Shu. So this floor might just consist of me buying the Hammer of Atlas upgrade and Exploding Fireball. Which reminds me, I said I was going to buy it, I might as well buy it. And that is going to make it so that the size of the hammer and the damage it deals are increased. So, yes. Slap! Oh, look at that, I evaded your bullshit. Oh, I hate those guys so much. Those stupid Chaos Cyclopses, or whatever they're called. And if you've got a bend towards Legend of Zelda like I do, you just call them Mobile Emos. I think that gets the point across. It gets the point across. It gets me to Elmer Fudd. Ow. Hey, there's the boss chamber. Sweet. Having access to the end is always nice because that way you get all the portals. They all lead you right back to the same spots. Right back to me. There we go. I wonder what's causing the Hunter Stiletto to activate even when the enemies aren't being inflicted with an elemental blade. Beautiful. Alright, so this is the moment of truth. Do you have anything that I really want? Maybe the tapping gloves, because it's real easy to conceive of you throwing out something right after the basic, but that would require a total of 350 coins, or actually 325, since I do still plan on buying the exploding fireball. You know, the explosive ball. And I still have to make sure that I'm covering the map, because I want the cartographer's quill to be getting more and more. And just a little bit more up here. Alright, now where else am I missing that percentage? Over here. This is the one downside to Cartographer's Quill, and probably very much not a speedrunner tool, but, you know, for me it works. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab the exploding fireball, because that is going to be huge against Shu. Still have 161 left. I'm thinking I should just save it. Now, the other route I could have gone is I could have bought the raffle ticket and hope that I got the exploding fireball for free, but I know my luck on things like that is basically non-existent, so better to go the guaranteed route. Oh, you stupid mobile Memos, go away. Ooh, a mage chance kicked in. I love it. Alright. I'm probably going to want Water Cushion. And Wallet of Vigor doesn't seem like a bad option either. Okay, I'm really kind of digging how Hammer of Atlas is comboing into things here. And also the 360-degree hit arc before the hammer gets thrown. Like, this is a run where everything is just kind of coming together. And you know, I like that. One could even say that I like it when a plan comes together. I know, I've made that joke multiple times, but hey, so long as someone gets the A-Team reference, I'll keep doing it. Ow. I didn't even need that. Alright, well if I hurry up and find the combat encounter, I can do that. And then get hit immediately in the face by a bunch of little blobby things and feel kind of silly. I don't really have anything I want to give you. I don't have many relics, but the ones I have are having a huge effect. Remember, fill in the map for Cartographer's Quill bonus. It's another part of the reason why I chose a robe with high run speed. Oh. Okay, well, we're starting to notice the increase to our cooldown times, but as of right now, I don't think it's enough to say that, oh, I definitely shouldn't have taken that item. Man, I hate having plus 30% to my damage. Man, I hate that. Being able to kill things way faster with fewer consequences to myself. I mean, who even thought that was a good idea? Said no one ever. Excellent. I am liking the direction that things are going right now. I'll take the water cushion. I'm debating the Wallet of Vigor, but the other thing I'm thinking is I'm going into level 3, which of course things get nuts on the final levels. And honestly, I can probably save myself that 100 health, or however much I end up spending in the future, by just, you know, not going hog wild. I'm gonna come across something that's gonna make me regret not picking that up, you know it. Owie, 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 owie. There we go. I don't even know what hit them, but you know what? I'm all for it. Mentis Imperium. I like it, but not right now. Not when I'm going up against the wind guy. I'm gonna get you with my wind spells. You are aware that I'm the wind guy, right? Beautiful. You don't have anything I want. And at this point, let's switch out... There you go. I told you, you guys can't approach me just willy-nilly like that. Not when I'm prepared for it, you can't. And my fairy friend is doing exactly what I thought she would be doing, and holding enemies in place and saving me from a buttload of pain as well as embarrassments. Hello, what do we have here? I love the idea of Ancient Fountain Pen. I also like the idea of Glove of Midas, just to make sure I have more adventuring funds. So I'll grab that first. It's very unlikely at this point that Iris will be selling anything that I want, but I mean, better safe than sorry, right? I probably shouldn't be defacing artwork, but hey, it's worth coins every now and again. You're gonna tell me that I shouldn't be trying to make more money? Are you out of your mind? This is just to fill in map percentage and get a few more coins. Same with this. Yeah, that was a nice landscape painting. Too bad I had to smash it. But why? What were you hoping to find? Oh, coins. But you just smash everything in hopes that you get coins? I mean, don't you? I learned it from this guy in a green tunic. He seems very convinced that that's the way to make it in this world. Ow. There. I at least wanted to get the golem out of the way, because that was one of the big roadblocks to taking care of these guys. Don't throw things at me, that's not very polite, he says as he throws things. Pot me kettle. Second time offering you that wand. Sir, I can assure you that I don't want my spellcasting speed to be reduced. I mean, unless you know of someone who's also giving away the Magician's top hat. My ultimate answer will have to be no. Let's go finish filling out the map for that beautiful damage percentage. There we go. And grab this. Yes, I actually remembered it this time. I'm actually kind of surprised with myself. Ow. And that will increase the damage from the fountain pen. I feel so powerful right now. It's typically why I'm okay with the strongman's hammer, because for the most part you're going to be doing enough extra damage that you're not going to be too worried about the increase to your cooldown rate. Thank you, Miss Mary. By the way, for what it's worth, I don't assume that all fairies are female, but I'm pretty sure that these ones definitely are. They all have very feminine-sounding names. Again, nothing that I want, but I've been able to make a pretty good show with things like I'll just charge before, so I'm not upset at what's on offer, I just don't really want it this time around. By the way, can we take a moment to just appreciate that I don't have to deal with Atlas this time? Okay, so fire, water, fire. Alright, what is this? I mean, it's okay, I guess. Would be nice if it was just a straight cooldown reduction. Alright, chaos, water, fire, earth. But I mean, the most important thing is another fairy. I mean, you can't tell me that, you know, the captain's ring is more important than a second fairy to follow me around. Well, actually, Darkseid, I can pretty much statistically guarantee that. Shut up, you're wrong. If you don't respect fairies, then I am going to have some harsh words. The Fae are my friends, and I will hear no more of your heresy. I like fairies enough that they're a pretty prominent part of my Dungeons and Dragons world. And even though I know it's kind of not cool to use a fairy as a player character because you're too small to be noticed in combat most of the time, and you have access to Type A flight right off the bat, I mean, when your DM is okay with it, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, you have to be well aware that you're throwing balance out the window for your character. So all you do is make yourself a spellcaster, and voila, you've got incredible amounts of power in a very tiny package. It's just with the tacit understanding that you're playing as a tiny character, so the moment you take even a lick of damage, you're probably dead. Isn't that a risk that you're willing to take to play an awesome spellcaster in Dungeons & Dragons? And we're still looking for the red portal, because there's still the chance that we could get something cool from Nox. Oh wait, it's Taffy. I mean, I gotta go down there to fill out the map anyway. I'm actually really surprised that I'm having this much difficulty shattering the pinata. There we go. Thunder Drop. Interesting, but no. Also, let's go back for that Captain's Ring now. Okay, you can go away. And Watercolor Palette will help with the cooldown reductions. Alright. Excellent. Kablam! This is a beautiful run. I have very few complaints right now. Though in order to make Hunter's Stiletto work even better, I would have really liked to have gotten, like, the Noxious Dapper Cap. Oh, you bastard! There. And as much as I love Tracer Barrage, sticking with what I got. So I have the opportunity to use Rock and Roll again, but again, thinking I'm sticking with what I have. Give me that, thank you. Ow! Okay, now, do we have anything here? Honestly, that's a fair trade, since I'm doing so much damage that my signatures are charging up very quickly. And that one thing just about completely negates the strongman's hammer penalty. So at this point, we're kind of back to normal. I could have done an endless mode using this setup, honestly. There we go. So wait, is him being stunned counting as a status ailment for the stiletto? Damn it. Alright, hammer! That's hammer time, baby. Matter of fact, I kind of realized that I have 2 hammers. This definitely feels like a hammer run. And on that note, I need to get back to trying to improve on my hammer build in Monster Hunter Rise, so thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you coming in and spending some of your free time with me. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe. Links to my social media will be in the description below. And hopefully I will be back soon. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be. I've got, even if it isn't much, I've got a little bit more time to spend on this now, and I very much appreciate being able to have it to give you guys more content. And because I just enjoy doing this myself. So, win-win for everybody, isn't it? I'll catch you guys in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you